Sing that again. My God is everything. 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 Everything, everything. My God is everything. Everything, everything. My God is everything. Everything, everything. My God is everything. Everything. My God is louder. My God is louder than the voice of man. My God is stronger. My God is stronger. He's the hand that pulls me up. My God is bigger than the walls around. He's stronger. My God is stronger. He's the hand that breaks them down. My God is louder than the voice against me. My God is stronger. He's the hand that pulls me out. My God is bigger than the walls around me. My God is stronger. He's the hand that breaks them down. My God is Father God, we just thank you that you are so much bigger. You are so much stronger. And we can depend upon you. We can rely on you. That you always have our best interests at heart. God, we love you so much. And I love that song. It is so powerful. When you have an obstacle come your way, you just need to pull that song out, download it on iTunes, and just start shouting it out. Start speaking to that situation, that mountain, whatever you're facing. My God is strong. My God is bigger. My God will overcome. My God will come through. Amen. Amen. You may grab a seat. Okay, we're going to release our kids now. Go, Chris. Iron Man. You guys going to have fun? Piper. Sean! Welcome to church. Well, guys, we've got a special treat for us this morning. I have, what's his name? This guy, I saw him beside the road. I thought, man, he'd be good to preach this morning. So I picked him up and brought him on. Gonna have Sean, not Sean, what's your name? Chance. I keep wanting to call you Sean. I've still got two Seans in the building, that's some trouble.
Sean Powell.
So, why don't you open up your heart and let's just really hear from God this morning. Let this man teach us something. Amen.
Yes.
Please drink water.
Let's drink water.
Oh man. Welcome everybody. Okay. That's going good. Welcome everybody. It's so good to see you guys here, to see your smiling faces. Thank you for coming to church today, and if you're on Facebook, thank you for watching. Alright, today we're going to be talking about GPS. How to get from where you are to where you want to be.
Nice.
Does that sound good?
Woo!
Yeah. GPS is like a goal-getting strategy. It's the science of getting what you want. And before I knew it only in the practical real world how to get what you want. But I didn't know it spiritually. So whenever I got something, I always ended up feeling empty. If I got success, if I got something I really wanted, if I got, a new toy, things like that, I would get it and then I would play with it, but it really wouldn't fulfill me. So what I really want to add to that part, the spiritual part, I'm really excited because Peter asked me to speak on goal getting. I've spoken to many people already about it, and what's happened for people is, especially myself, is you learn how to quit smoking, you learn how to quit drinking, you learn how to lose weight, you learn how to gain weight if you're trying to get muscle, you learn how to take control of your finances. This strategy will help you do that. And I'm so excited to share it to you guys today because it's going to come with the power of God. This is something I didn't know before. And the scripture that I want to use to back it up is Matthew 7, verse 7 to 11. And it says, "Ask, and it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and it will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives, and he who seeks finds, and to him who knocks it will be open. Or what man is there among you who, if his sons ask for bread, will give him a stone? Or if he asks you for a fish, will he give him a serpent? If you then, being evil, know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more will your Father who is in heaven give good gifts to those who ask? Ask, and you shall receive." I like the Amplified version because it says, "Ask and keep on asking, seek and keep on seeking, knock and keep on knocking." It's not a one-time thing. You can't ask for $1 million and then be like, "God didn't give it to me." Well, it's because you didn't keep asking. And after you kept asking, you didn't keep seeking for the answers on how to make $1 million. And after you sulk, you seek, you didn't keep knocking. You got to take action. And that's the whole part of GPS. Goal, purpose, and strategy. That's what it stands for. It's just like Google Maps. It's all about trying to get from where you are to where you want to be. And the problem is, some people don't get real with themselves. They don't know exactly where they are. They may be overweight and they say, "You know what? I'm fine. I'm good. It's okay if I eat this bag of chips. I'll just work out tomorrow." But the thing is, tomorrow never comes because when tomorrow comes, it's today. And so it goes on. There is only today. There is only now. And that happens the same thing within your finances and your relationships. You think, "I'll fix this relationship tomorrow." No, you need to take the time today. I love how Zig Ziglar says it. He says, people spell love T-I-M-E. And all it is about just spending time connecting with someone. And getting close, getting related. So the solution I have for you guys is GPS, goal, purpose, and strategy. And I'm going to break that down for you guys right here. Back it up with the word. That's the part I'm excited about. Because I didn't know this until yesterday. Peter's like, "You want to preach?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, let's do it." But it's got to have some scripture. It's got to have some spiritual power behind it. The first part, before you can even use GPS, is kind of your state of mind, where you're coming from. If your come from is wrong, then the goal you set is also going to be wrong. How many people here have ever had a bad day at work and you come home and your wife is like, "How was work?" And you're just like, "Suck! You suck." Right? But you accidentally said that because of what happened at work, not because of what happened at home. She was just like, "Hey, I just want to love on you," and you just told me it sucked. It's weird, right? You overreact a little bit because of what happened at work. So the first step is getting in state. It's making sure you're in the right state of mind. And what I'd like to do is, who here has ever been confident in their life before? Felt really proud? Had a moment? Yes, come on here. Share. Come here. Come here. Come here. They don't learn. You don't learn your hand in this church. All right, cool. So for everybody, what's your name? David. This is David. Thank you, David, for coming up here. And just watch how he is right now. Because we are human beings, right? Yes. Exactly. Would you tell us the story of that time where you're most confident in your life?
Most confident?
Yeah. I guess the first show that I ever played. Yeah, tell us about it. When I was like 14, and see that took the mic more confident. I get it. Yeah. I was 14, it was a 3-piece band, and I forgot like half my lyrics and just kept plugging through, and then by the end everybody was cheering, and it was one of the best shows I've ever done. It was a great time.
How did you feel when they were cheering you?
Full,
What else did you feel?
happy,
Happy.
proud, success. Oh, great.
Nice. You see a smile on his face?
Yeah.
Came up, he was like, oh no.
He came up, he was all like, oh no. But then he got up here and he got a smile on his face and he took the mic. What I want to teach you guys is communication. Go ahead, Alex. Thank you. Part of goal setting is communication. And the most important person you have to communicate with is who? Yourself. Exactly. The most important person you have to communicate with is yourself. And so you understand how if he shows up that way before he interacts with his wife or his girlfriend or his children or anybody he cares about, that he's going to show up in a more powerful way? How many of you, even when I said it, when was the time you were most confident in your life? You go back to that time and you kind of perk up in your seat a little bit. You stand a little bit taller. You stand a little bit stronger. Right? So as we're doing this, you guys should do it now. Do it now as I'm speaking, because this was originally created as a goal-getting workshop. You guys have phones and you guys have pieces of paper you need to write on. You have pieces of paper in front and pens. You guys can interact with us and you're going to get way more out of it. So the first part is state. If you can remember this time in your life when you were most confident, and together, I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, and everybody's going to say yes, because we got to get in the right state of mind. Does that make sense? So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3.
Yes! Ooh, that was good.
You guys are great. That was really good. Let's do it one more time just for good measure. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yes!
Ooh, dang, you guys are good. That is so good. That is the first step to GPS, making sure you're in the right frame of mind. Philippians 4, 8, and verse 9, it says, finally, brethren, whatever things are true, whatever things are noble, whatever things are pure, whatever things are lovely, whatever things are of good report, if there is any virtue, and if there is anything praiseworthy, meditate on these things. The things which you learned and received and heard and saw in me, these do. Right? Do. This is about taking action.
Yes.
These do. And the God of peace. Guys. And the God of peace will be with you. Get in the right state of mind and God will enter into your life and He will help you in the things you need to do if you focus on these good things. Noble, things that are pure, things that are lovely, right? It is lovely to have a memory of where you just rocked the house. How many people were there? He brought joy to all those people. If He felt the happiness, it was because He felt the happiness from the others. They were getting joy and excitement from His performance. How incredible and how amazing is that? You get to bring joy. You get to bring happiness to other people. Man! To be honest, you may have had a touch of God with Him. And the reason why this works is because it's the praise model. So many times we beat ourselves up. We set this goal, and then we beat ourselves up because we don't achieve it. But we don't understand that you're supposed to praise yourself every step of the way. It's just like when you're a baby, right? When you're a baby and your parents are watching you, every step of the way, it's just like this. You get up, and you fall down. You get up, and you fall down. Then your parents, they look at you, and you're like, stupid baby. Baby! You're such a stupid baby! Baby, can you just get this right? Can you just learn how to walk? No, right? The first step is, oh my goodness! Look at you! Look at you, little baby. Look at you standing, holding the couch. Yeah, little baby. I love, oh my goodness, look at you, little baby. And you pick him up and you're like, you're such a good little baby. You learn how to stand up. Oh, you took one step and you felt it. You're such a great little baby. You guys are such a cute little baby, aren't you? Oh my goodness. You go, try again. Oh, you fell down. Keep going. Right? Because so many times it's like we're adults and we just like, we go, we try to start a business, we try to lose weight, and we failed the first day, and we're just like, oh man, you suck. You did it again. You didn't do what you said you would do. But it's okay. Because if you just remember to praise yourself, And you know what? I did eat a stick of celery today, so I'm just going to pat myself on the back for that. Yay me! Yes! You're trying to take control of your finances. You're like, you know what? I did put $10 in my savings account. Yay me! I did it! I maybe didn't make it to 100 this month like I wanted to, but I put 10. Praise every step. Praise every step. Let's try this again. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yes!
We've always got to be in the right state of mind as we continue. So, who here has a want? What do you guys want? What do you want? What do you want?
Grandchildren.
Grandchildren. That's very good. He's like, no. No. Who else got a want? Want. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Over here. Femi, what do you want?
Successful business.
She wants a successful business. That's pretty good. Yeah. Who else wants something? Want. What do you want? She wants a baby. Yeah, babies. I love babies. What else do you want? Who else got a want?
You're like,
House in Belize.
A house in Belize?
oh, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Right? I'm giving you guys this chance right now to say what you want because it's in the Bible. I speak those things that be not as though they were. You got to speak it into existence. Before Steve Jobs had an iPhone, right? Before you had an iPhone in your hand, Steve Jobs had an iPhone in his head.
Yeah.
What do you guys want? You got one more? You got to speak it into existence. Going once, going twice. What do you want? Going thrice. God. All right. So the first part is G, goal, right? That's what do you want? It's got to be stated in the positive, it's got to be clear, and it's got to be specific. What do you want? Now, in order to actually get what you want, you have to get leverage on yourself. So you got to ask yourself the tough question. Remember, I said you have to get real with yourself. You have to be able to deal with the facts of your life. If you're overweight, you got to be able to say, you know what? I am 60 pounds overweight, and I want to get to my target goal weight, 170, 180, whatever it happens to be. And the way you get real with yourself is by asking, why don't you have what you want? So can we play? Why don't you have a child? What's holding you back? No comment.
I don't want to say it's not worth it.
It's alright because we can still speak to that. Do you see how no comment means this is a pretty big barrier for me? Right? I don't want to speak it into existence because I don't want people to judge me. But the thing is, we're all facing the same barriers. It doesn't matter what goal you're going after. That thing that's stopping her has stopped us all before. Who has a want? Why don't you have what you want? Who's brave enough to say why you don't have what you don't want? Femi.
I hold myself back, definitely. I am in my own way.
That's good. That's good. Want to get one more? Why don't you have what you want? Because you're lazy. What do you want? She wants to be a nurse, but she can't be a nurse because she's lazy. You see that? We got to get truth here. I'm not saying that to pick on her. I'm saying that because right now, right here, we get to empower each other and we get to lift each other. The beauty of goal setting is when you do it in community. Not when you do it by yourself. Because when I did it by myself, when I did it without God, you know how hard it was? You know how hard it is to quit smoking? You know how hard it is to quit drinking when you're all alone and you have nobody by your side? And you're forcing and you're forcing and you're forcing? And you relapse and you go back to the bottle because you think it'll make you feel better, but it doesn't? So now that she gets to speak that into existence, we all get to hold it because thoughts are things. People don't understand that. She doesn't have to hold that weight anymore. We can support her in that. She wants to be a nurse, but she's lazy. And we're not going to leave you there, because we're going to go through the process. So if we can break that down a little bit more, what is the cost of you being lazy? You don't do anything. And you don't go forward. And how does that affect your life? It hinders you because you're not growing and you're not doing what you want. And how does that affect the people around you, the people that you love, and the people that you care about? Exactly, right? It brings your husband down because he wants to move forward and he wants to grow too. Please just be here. Be here for them, support them, right? We gotta get real with ourselves. but we can't be in this state of mind. You have to be able to come down into the pit of despair, acknowledge what's there, take the wisdom that is given you, and then leave with the golden nugget. Does that make sense? You go in, you fight the dragon, you get the gold, and you leave. You're not going to spend the gold down there in the dungeon in the dark and be like, hey man, would you feed me some blood? I got 2 shekels of gold here for you. You come out, and we get in a positive state, right? So we got to go, 1, 2, 3.
Yes!
Let's try it again. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yes!
Dang, you guys are good. That's so good. First step, G, goal. Second step, P, purpose. Why? You have to know your why. It has to be connected to deep emotion, and it has to come from your emotional anchor. It doesn't have to be from pain, it can come from pleasure, but it's got to be connected to deep emotion. At the end of it all, we do it to glorify God. In Isaiah 43:7, it says, everyone who is called by my name, who I have created for my glory, I have formed him, yes, I have made him. Again, it says, whom I have created for my glory. We do it all to glorify God. And if I could, 1 John 4:8, God is love. Now we do it all for God's glory, but that's so kind of, for somebody that's new, it doesn't really make any sense. You can't really connect to God when your relationship is just starting out. But when you bring in the other scripture, God is love, then you know why. You want what you want, and you want to do it in a powerful way, because it's connected to love. Right? When I was $17,000 in debt, and then I came to Arizona, and I accrued another $20,000 worth of debt. I was basically in $40,000 worth of debt. And all of that comes from the pain because I started a business with my mother. And then at that time, my girlfriend left me. I thought the way that I would fix it is by becoming a millionaire. If I made $1 million, then I'd be able to help my mom get out of debt because the IRS called me. That's a scary call. When the IRS calls you and say, hello, is Lily a problem? Right? And then my girlfriend left me, and I thought if I had $1 million, I could fly whenever I wanted. I'm stuck in the Air Force, I'm here in Arizona, and I could just fly back and forth from Seattle, and I could go see her and show her love, right? Because love is spelled T-I-M-E. But that was my why at that point, and they drove me to go so far, because it came from a place of love. Because I just wanted to express love to my mom. I just wanted to express love to my girlfriend at the time. And I hope hopefully that connects with you. Because God is love. And when you do things for love, you glorify God. In Proverbs 21:2, it says, every way of man is right in his own eyes, but the Lord weighs the heart. The reason why this is so important, because you can say you want some stuff, but do you really want it? Do I really want $1 million? No, I don't want $1 million. Do I really want a new house? Do I really want a new car? Not really. Yes, if it connects to a place of love. If you want to provide a home for your children, a safe place where they know that they're comfortable, where they're loved, that's different. But if you just want a nice house and nice car so you can go show off to your friends, that is a disconnection from God. Are we getting that?
It's good.
So, we don't want to stay in this state. We just got to get real with ourselves, connect with where we come from, and then get back into a good state. Get the golden nugget of wisdom, and ready, 1, 2, 3!
Yes!
Oh, man, you guys are good. And all of this is worthless if we don't apply it somewhere. The metaphor of a laser is so powerful for me. Because it's about focusing all of this. Focusing your what, focusing your why, focusing all of these emotions. The negative and the positive to work together. Because people are motivated by pain and pleasure. You run away from the pain so that you can get the pleasure. But we got to draw a direct line. So many times people just see pain and they just run around not knowing exactly where the pleasure is. And so they just run around in circles. How many people have ever gotten stuck in a circle? Exactly. So we have to connect it to pain. Which pain are we running from and which pleasure are we going to? And we focus that down into the S. And the S stands for strategy. The how. The Bible says, thus also faith by itself, If it does not have works, it's dead. But someone will say, you have faith, and I have works. Show me your faith without your works, and I will show you my faith by my works. Man, is that James? Oh, James is good. I will show you my faith by my works. Your faith, your belief in the fact that you can get what you want and why you want it is backed up by your works, right? Jesus says you will know them by their fruit. You actually have to produce something in this world and create something. So we have some good goals out there. And you can use whatever goal. I found this works with anything. If you can do whatever goal and whatever what, whatever is meaningful for you, you can put into a strategy. So what's one thing you can do today to bring you closer to your goal? Who's got something? Just shout it out. What's one thing that can bring you closer to becoming a nurse? Go to school. And what do you have to do to go to school? Go register? Will you register today? Oh! Oh! Do you see that? That is amazing. Let's support her in that. Let's get. She's going to register today. She's going to start school and become a nurse.
Yeah!
Good job, Brooke. Who else? Who's got a how? What is one step that will move you closer to your goal today? What can you do today? Right? All of this is worthless unless you bottle it and funnel it and put it into laser-like focus. What are you going to do today? What's going to bring you one step closer? You're going to go to Guitar Center? A rubber washer. Okay, so what do you want? Let's break it down.
An album.
An album? Is it? Okay, so he wants an album, and he's going to go buy a rubber piece for his guitar. Will you bring us down to why? Why do you want to be a great guitarist? So we can share his love with everybody.
Yes! Yes! This is what I'm talking about. Creating something new so everybody can experience and enjoy it. Good job. Yes!
Man, I'm getting excited. Because we got to be like God. He always says, look, I'm doing something new. That's in the Bible. But I am doing something new. And the most important part, see, this is the secret. This is the bonus of it all. This is the most important part. And before we get there, we gotta get in state. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yes!
Oh man, we gotta double it up because you know what? We're gonna go there. We gotta get really real with this one. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yes!
Because the most important part is being. You are a human being. You are not a human doing, and you are not a human having. You are a human being. And from your way of being, the actions flow. Doesn't matter what you do, doesn't matter what you have, because it's not congruent if you don't internalize who you have to be to get what you want. So, who do you need to be to get what you want? Who do you need to be that's a greater expression of love? Who do you have to be to get what you want? Brooke? Choose an adjective or a noun. What do you have to be to become a nurse? Maybe something like confident. What else? Goal-oriented, confident, goal-oriented. What else? One more thing.
Plan.
Yeah, guys, shut it up. Hook her up. We're going to support her, right?
Have a
Brave?
plan.
Determined? Staying positive? Which ones of those do you like? Which 3 do you like? Brave? Alright. Is there anything else you like? Confident? And what else? Goal-oriented. And if we take those things and we put the words I am in front, she's going to say no, and we're going to say, yes, you are. We're here to support her, right? So say I am, and fill in the blank 3 times. Yes, you
Yes,
are.
you are.
Let's try it again. We gotta get everybody on board. Ready? Say it again. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Let's try the brave one again because we want to really feel it. Ready? Yes, you are. Yes. It's incredible. What about you? You want to become a great guitarist? Yeah. Who do you have to be to get what you want? Yourself. So maybe authentic? Yeah, that's good. What else do you need to be to get what you want? Determined? That's good.
Yeah.
And what else? One more.
Hardworking.
Hardworking? He said creative.
Artistic.
So which one is you like?
Discipline.
Discipline? That's a good one. So let us love on you here. And we'll do it again. Yes, you are. One more. Say it like you mean it.
Yeah.
I am hardworking.
Yes.
Yes, you are. You are creative. And one more.
I am determined.
Yes, you are. Dang. Oh, we are doing some good work today. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And yes, you are for every single person in here. Yes, you are. You are confident. You are lovable. You are determined. You are hardworking. You deserve to have everything you want in life. Why? Because Jesus came. He said, I came so that they may have life and that they may have it more abundantly.
Yes.
And that's in every area of your life. Finances, health, relationships. We deserve to experience more of that. We deserve to experience more of love. Oh, man, you guys are getting fired up. You guys are doing good work. You know that? Give yourself guys a round of applause. Oh, man, you guys are doing great. Now, here's the deal. We're going to pray, but it's going to be a little bit different of a prayer. We're going to recap, and we're going to go through GPS to get you exactly what you want. Because I want you to leave here with something today. I want you to be able to say that you came to church and you left with something good. And that is a new identity. Because in 1 John 4:8, it says God is love. And in Genesis 1:27, it says, so God created man in his own image. In the image of God. You were created in the image of God. He created him. Male and female, he created them. But the most important part I want to impart in you is that you are a child of God. You were created in the image of God. So we got to recap. Goal. What is it that you want? As I'm speaking right now, think about what it is. What it is that you really, really want. What do you want? And tie it to the emotion. Why do you want it? Why do you want it? What's going to make you go after it? Have that fire deep inside of your soul, inside of your heart, inside of your soul. And you just got to go out and you got to get it. Why do you want what you want? What do you want? Why do you want it? How are you going to get it? What is the one step you're going to take today? Something easy. It doesn't have to be big. Because it's step by step. Step by step. One action by one action. Your life is built by daily habits. What do you want? Why do you want it? How are you going to get there? And the most important part, it all flows from your identity. You are a human being. Who do you need to be to get what you want? We're about to pray, so you need this important part. You can pick anything. It can be confident, it can be committed, it can be congruent. Congruent is like integrity. It can be authentic, it can be brave, right? It can be compassionate, it can be loving. Who do you need to be to get what you want? Because we're going to go into a powerful prayer right here. It's going to be a powerful prayer that's going to help you integrate this identity into you. And you get to pick a more positive way of living today. You get to become a new person today. Who do you need to be to get what you want? Does everybody have that word? It could be 1, it could be 2, it could be 3. Authentic, confident, congruent, leader, man of God, woman of God. You guys got it? Who do you need to be to get what you want? Everybody's got it? We're going to do 1, 2, 3, yes, and let me know that you got it. Ready? 1, 2, 3!
Yes!
All together, let's do it one more time. 1, 2, 3!
Yes!
Oh, you guys are doing great. So now that you have it, who do you need to be to get what you want? Let's go into prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing us here together today, and thank you so much for giving us a life where we get to live and inspire others. We get to be a nurse, and we get to bring people back to good health. In Exodus 15:26, it says, I am the Lord who heals you. In the Psalms, everywhere there's music playing. You get to play beautiful music on your guitar, and you get to inspire and bring happiness and joy to other people. Whatever it is for you, you get to do that. And now, with your way of being, imagine your new way of being. And you start acting like that today. How does your life look? How do you impact the people around you? How is your health? Is it getting worse or is it getting better? How are your relationships? Are they getting worse or are they getting better? How are your finances? Are they getting worse or are they getting better? How is your new way of being showing up in your life? How are you affecting the people around you? Now take your way of being and imagine yourself 5 years from now with your way of being. You are more confident, you are more compassionate, you are more committed, you are more congruent, you are in integrity with who you say you are. 5 years from now, what does that person look like? What kind of clothes are you wearing? How do you show up? How do you walk? What happens when you go into a room? How do people look at you? Imagine that way of being. And take that 10 years into the future. 10 years into the future, you are confident, you are hardworking, you are compassionate, you are loving, you are everything you need to be to get what you want. Imagine who that person is. What beauty is around you, and how are you affecting the people in your life? And how are you affecting the world? The strangers that you don't even know, just from your way of being. You should go up at the cash register and you say, hi, how are you? And one more time. 20 years into the future, your way of being. Who do you need to be to get what you want? And you show up like that 20 years from now. Superbly confident, awesome, amazing, incredible, compassionate, loving. You are now all these things you need to be to get what you want. To glorify God, and to let His light shine through you. 20 years from now, all the lives that you're touching. How has your life changed? How do you feel about yourself? Are you happier about yourself because you started acting in such a beautiful way? Are you proud of yourself? 20 years from now, who are you affecting? And how is that changing the world? Remember this. Take that memory. Remember how you look. Slowly place it into your heart. Whenever you need a reminder of why you're doing what you're doing, you just come back to this. You've been given a glimpse of the future. You've been given a glimpse of what you want to create. Thank you, God. Jesus, precious and holy name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Chance, so much for a great message. You guys got encouraged by that this morning?
Oh yeah.
I know I did. Just before we finish, I'd like to ever leave an opportunity. If you're here this morning and maybe you've never met God, you know, He's real. He sent His only Son 2,000 years ago as a historical fact. He came to earth not for Himself, but like Chance was sharing, He came for others. He came for us. He came for every single one of us here this morning. And if you just bow your heads with me, close your eyes. If you're here this morning and you're like, you know what? I don't know God. I don't know much about him, but I'd like to know him. It's not about joining a church, it's not about becoming religious. This is all about a relationship. In fact, when Jesus came to earth 2,000 years ago, he didn't come for the religious people, he just came for average people, everyday people. And if you're here this morning, you want to know God, it just takes one step, it just takes a prayer, that's it. It takes a prayer. If that's you and you want to make that decision this morning, just lift your hand right now. We're going to pray together in just a moment. Someone who just want to make that decision this morning, thank you. I see that hand. Someone else. Make that decision this morning. Thank you. You put it down your hand. Someone else. I'm going to make that decision for God today. It doesn't matter. And then maybe you may be here this morning, maybe you've run with God in the past and you sort of just fallen off the wagon and you're like, you know what, I need to get back on. Maybe your goal is to just get back with God again. If that's you, just lift your hands. And I'll pray for you. Thank you. I see that hand. Someone else. Thank you. I see that hand. Praise God. Well, let's all pray together. Amen. And say this prayer after me. All of us, we're going to pray together. Heavenly Father, thank you for sending Jesus to die on the cross for me. God, I am a sinner. I've made mistakes. Lord, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Wash me clean. I want to follow you every day of my life. And it starts today. Today I'm going to follow you. Today I'm going to spend time with you. Thank you, God, for accepting me.
Thank you, God, for accepting.
Amen. 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 Praise God. That's great. Those of you who prayed that prayer this morning, we have a Bible. We have a little Bible for you that has some steps in there to help you grow in God. See, it's all about a relationship. That's what I said. And it's about reading His Word, getting to know Him. It's about just spending time with Him. And guess what? He's not offended by bad language. Okay? God would rather us be real with Him and say, God, my life sucks. Than us go, oh Heavenly Father, Thou beest not with me today, and I feel it's very lost. You know, like, He's not into that, I'm sorry. He's into us being real. That's what God likes. So let's be real with God. And one of the greatest things you can do is get back in church next Sunday. Being in church is the greatest way to encourage each other. You know what? We're going to encourage Brooke next Sunday. We're going to hear what she's done. We're going to encourage David next Sunday. You know what I mean? It's all about, I love what Chance said. We can't do our goals by ourselves. Did you know that? We can't do it by We need each other. And some of you might have some things that maybe you're ashamed about. That's like, man, I don't want anyone else to know about that. You know, we've all done shameful stuff, haven't we? Who here has done something that you're ashamed of? Yeah, we've all been there. All been there, done that. But we're here to encourage each other. We're here to build each other up. We're not here to look good for each other. Amen? Amen. You don't have to worry about dressing up on Sundays. You don't have to worry about saying the right things. You know what I mean? Or blah, blah, blah. Just come as you are. Let's encourage each other. Let's get towards our goals together. Amen? Let's give Chance another hand for encouraging this morning. We've got some refreshments and stuff out there. Let's hang out and encourage each other. Here we go.
Thank you guys for watching on Facebook. I hope you got a lot out of that. If you guys actually raised your hand and prayed that prayer today, please reach out to me. I'd love to talk with you and have a conversation with you. You know what? I hope you guys have a great day out there. Bye now.
You're welcome. Was this recording? I'm not sure.
It is.
Stop.